Good morning, everyone. Today we will focus on some aspects concerning your legal rights and duties once you arrive in Italy. As soon as you arrive at the airport in Rome, Italy, you will have to start legal procedures that will allow you to legally reside in the country. Let's take a closer look at what these procedures will be. What happens as soon as you land in Rome? In Rome, operators will be waiting for you. You will disembark from the plane and be taken to a room where the identification and registration procedures for each of you will begin. Awaiting you, in addition to the operators, will be state police personnel who will proceed with identification. Each of you will be asked to leave fingerprints, be photographed, sign a compulsory form declaring your willingness to apply for international protection. At the end of this procedure, your passport, if you have it, will be held by the police and you will be given temporary documents providing your identity. Attention, you must keep these papers carefully as they are very important. During the photo taking, women wearing the hijab will be asked to pull it back a little to reveal their ears. The photo will be taken in a reserved corner and could be taken by a male photographer. The photo will not be released, but will remain in the police files. At the ends of these procedures at the airport, you will be accompanied by the operators to the place where you will be received. It could be a city or a country far from Rome, and in this case, you will have to take a train or another plane. In any case, you will not be alone but accompanied by an operator who speaks your language and is with you to help you. Once you arrive at the place where you will be received, you will continue the procedures for obtaining all the documents here. Within 10 days of your arrival, you will be accompanied by the operators to the Questura, the police offices, to formalize your application for protection. The Questura will issue you with a provisional residence permit and then give you an appointment for the interview at the Territorial Commission. What is the interview? It's an interview during which you will have to explain very well the reason why you left your country of origin and cannot or do not want to return. This interview is very important and interviewers will help you prepare for it before your appointment. The interview will be conducted in your mother tongue or at least in a language in which you feel fully competent. After this interview, you will have to wait for the result and several months may pass. But no problem, you will still have documents in your hand that will allow you to be legal in Italy and to work. If the outcome of the interview is positive, after a while you will be issued with a real residence permit and travel document. What is a travel document? The travel document is similar to a passport and is issued to refugees. From your arrival in Italy to obtaining this document can take about 9 to 12 months. With this document, you can travel legally in Europe to visit friends or family or for tourism. Beware, however, you will not be able to work in other European countries. You will only be able to work in Italy. With the travel document, you can stay in a European country for a maximum of 3 consecutive months, after which you must return to Italy. If you go to a European country before you have even obtained your travel permit, your condition will be illegal. Therefore, you will not be able to enjoy basic rights, and at any moment the authorities will be able to forcibly take you back to Italy. It's very important to know that before obtaining this document, you will not be able to leave Italy. If you do, you will be committing an offense and risk being stopped by the police and sent back to Italy. For the success of your new life project, we ask you to respect these rules. If you have any doubts, ask for help from your operators, who will be able to give you the best advice. There is another very important point that our UNHCR colleagues have surely already told you about, but which we feel is important to emphasize again. Once you arrive in Italy, as a refugee, you cannot return to your country of origin. Italy is giving you protection because you declared that in your country of origin your life was in danger. If you prove that you can return there, then you no longer need to be a refugee in Italy, and Italy can take away the residence permit it had given to you. What happens, however, if you decide in the future that you want to return to your country of origin? At this point, there are two viable options. The first, you give up political asylum and protection in Italy. This means that you will have to start legal procedures in which you will renounce your refugee status, give back your residence permit, and at that point, you will be given back your original passport, if you have one. From there, you can leave the European Union at your own expense. From then on, however, you will no longer be able to reapply for protection in Europe. The second option, after at least 5 years of residence in Italy, during which you will have worked, learned the language, and be fully integrated into society, you can apply for the Carta di Lungo Soggiorno or Italian citizenship. These documents allow you to return to your country of origin and, under certain conditions, also to live and work legally in another European country. The time required to obtain citizenship is very long. It can ever take 2 or 3 years. Eventually, however, you will be an Italian citizen and obtain an Italian passport. The time to obtain a long card is shorter, about 4 to 5 months. We know that the information we are giving you is a lot and complicated. Do not worry if not everything is clear to you and if you feel confused. In Italy, you will be assisted by specialists who will be able to advise you and help you make the best decision.